Hello and welcome to Jams. Welcome back to the Jedi Academy playthrough. So I've been promoted to the rank of a Jedi Apprentice, and I've opened up some new style options for my lightsaber. So these are the ones that I was talking about in video number 7. This is the fast style, so loads of quick little jabby attacks, very little damage, very useful against large amounts of blaster armed enemies. And then this, which is really slow, really big sweeping attacks, really obvious, really easy to block if your opponent has a lightsaber. However, combined with force speed means that you do a great deal of damage at a reasonable sort of speed, so it's not too bad. It's the best way really to... Oh, shut up, 3PO.
I've been instructed to provide you with a set of possible missions.
Great, okay, so now we're taking orders from a droid. So let's go for... No. There you go, this one's a good one.
A student with your level of training should have no difficulties with this particular mission.
Okay, sure. Right, let's have some more Force Lightning. As you can see, we've got new weapons now available to us. This one we haven't seen before, so I'll take that and this. It's kind of like a shotgun that also fires grenades. And I'll have a couple of them. This is a great level. Speeder bikes. Remember the ones from Endor? Well, these are the sporty civilian versions of them, but you still get the blasters on the front and the speed and all the rest of it. So here I've rented one, and I have to go off and find somebody. So having one of the good things about this is just the fluidity with which it moves. My only real complaint is that you use the mouse to kind of figure out where you're going, which kind of sucks. You take your lightsaber and mess up people on the bikes, which is quite fun. Or there's, if you pick up a Imperial repeater or one of the Stormtrooper rifles, the E111 blasters, you can shoot with it. You may have noticed my jump has got better, as have most of my other core force powers, on basis that I'm now an apprentice.
Are you the Jedi? Yes. Tell me everything you know about the disciples of Ragnos. Please make it quick, though. I ran into some trouble back there, and it might be following me. We should go inside.
Great. So we've led the bad guys right to the informant, and yeah. My problem with that was a bolt from one of the sniper rifles, the disrupting ones, you know, the ones that disintegrate people. Why didn't it disintegrate that guy? Dunno. We will never know. So, get to pick a bike, and there are some bad guys. Now this gives me the opportunity to show you there is a move you can do. Attacking, there you go, see, attacking the speeder bikes. So, let's try that without dying. Unfortunately, you can be run over. Ugh. Right, screw it. I'm just going to kill these guys. Okay, right. So there you go. dive off to one direction and cut the speeder bike in half, or you can use your force speed. If you get the timing right, it looks pretty cool. That's, you know, timing right. Unfortunately, as you can see, these things have a greater rate of fire than the E11 blasters that stormtroopers use, and are unfortunately slightly more accurate, which doesn't seem to make much sense to me. But there you go. Come on. Yes, I can go back in this door. Ideal. What you're supposed to do instead of dicking about with these guys is you're supposed to get on one of the speeder bikes and run away from them. So that's what I'm going to do now. Come on. Not sure what happened there. Seem to swap it from side to side depending on which way you end up leaning. Oh, piss off. I tend to stay away from you. It's kind of annoying, more than anything else. Just trying to slam them into a wall or something. See, like that. Very Battle of Endor. Unfortunately, you can't use force powers while you're on one of the bikes. So, for example, I've had to jump off so I can heal. Which is annoying. It means I don't know where they've gone or where my bike has gone. Or where they've gone. And there's me dead. Ideal. Dying quite a bit here. Screw it. There's a boost button, but I can't remember what it is. Quite like how with some enemies you get slow motion deaths. Enemy Jedi, and apparently these swoop bikes you get a slow-mo death with. And the Wampus, I don't know if you noticed, we got a slow-mo death when we were at half killing Wampus. Jeez. This is really difficult to control. I like this level. It adds a sort of a nice change of pace. Unfortunately, this is the only level of its type, which is kind of nice because it means we keep the novel element of it. On the other hand, it might be nice to have done something that's really disorientating when the game does that. I really wish it wouldn't. Where was I? Yes, it would be nice to have something else like this. That bike's gonna blow up. The slightest provocation. There we go. Where am I supposed to go? I think it's something to do with this. Wrong way. Okay. So it's probably not that way then. Probably definitely not that way then. No, okay. Obviously didn't get turned around. It was just obviously just everything looks the same. I seem to get a little bit of boost if I get air, which is quite nice. Oh. Ah. That was frustrating. Not sure why there's a new bike. I'm gonna stay with the red one. I like the red one. It's nice to have the opportunity to step off and heal. I think they've given us jumps 20 meters in the air. Yeah, I think they've just given us a new bike in some kind of nice ploy to ensure that we have health every time we do something. Come on. Okay, now the level's getting slightly monotonous. Particularly as those guys don't seem to come in range very often, so it's quite dissatisfying waving your lightsaber at them. Well, that was kind of sick though. I think there are some secrets in these sort of temple things that we're speeding past, but to be totally honest with you, I'm not that fussed. And as I said before, I'm sure I've said before in some of my videos that it doesn't seem to have an effect. How many secrets you discover doesn't seem to have any noticeable effect. There's no high score. Doesn't give you any more force powers, nothing. Nailed it. Right. Okay. So remember when I said I can't remember what turbo is? Probably be useful to figure that out. What's turbo?
Who is it?
Turbo is alternate fire. Okay. It's a hell of a way back to Status, actually. This is quite awkward because the way I have my control set up, the alternate fire button is clicking the mouse wheel down, which I know sounds silly, but I'll tell you the reason for it. It's because my left mouse click is lightsaber, which means that even if I'm, let's say I'm on foot, I'm cycling through my other weapons, I'm sniping something, and then suddenly there's a dark Jedi in front of me, lightsaber. I like that that's something that I can do. It's comforting. Unfortunately, it does mean the alternate attacks on some of the weapons aren't as easy to use as they could be, but you just live with it, don't you? Here's a point. I haven't actually tried. See, like that, also deflecting blaster bolts. Let's see what electricity does to these guys. No, that's healing. There you go. See what I say about the knockback? It's not to be sneezed at. I'll just kill him. Once again, straight into that wall. Remember when I was saying earlier this level's getting slightly monotonous? This level is getting slightly monotonous. Nice. Okay, that was kind of cool. Nailed it. I get the feeling this is the end of the level. Well, at least we're very close anyway. Come on. Yeah, here we go, this is the end of the level. Grass to the face. The best animated bush ever. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that came out wrong.
That was an adventure. These cultists sure know how to cover their tracks.
They shot a guy. It's not really track... well, I suppose it is track covering, but it's not like they're showing expertise. That's what I mean.
Master Skywalker and Master Katan have not yet returned from their respective missions.
Which, you know, explains how Kyle was talking to me a second ago, but sure, 3PO, sure. Okay, and with 3PO slowly having a meltdown, I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you again next time. Bye!